getting ready for first pitch at Wrigley Field. The Cardinals and the Cubs, next on the show. A good look there at the familiar ivy-covered walls of Wrigley Field on the north side of Chicago. Tonight, the rubber match of this three-game series between the Central leading St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this NL Central Division matchup. Alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And EK, let's run through what's happened so far as we wrap up this three-game set.
Yeah, you see, we're even at a game apiece. Yesterday afternoon's game was a fun one to watch, and I think this one should be equally entertaining.
We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals, as manager Mike Matheny will line his guys up this way. They'll match up against a guy trying to put it all together, the right-hander Jake Arrieta. And there's a look at the defensive alignment for the Cubs here. Manuel Ojeda makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening.
Left fielder, Manuel Ojeda.
Now the first pitch of the night is looked at for ball one as we get underway right at 7:05 on the nose. EK, as we look at the Cubs entering play here tonight, they come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
And it hasn't been a homestand to remember so far. They're just 2-3 in their first 5 games, so they're going to need to pick it up.
Now the 2-0 home. Grounded fouled off to the right. Ready with the 2-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close.
Third baseman number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter steps in now. First pitch on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And this will be fouled away. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. 2-1. And this is hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a base hit.
You talk about getting the bat head out front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Michael Lee will stand in now, and his batting average currently good for 7th in the National League. Now here's the first pitch. And they'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Runners on first with one down. The 1-0 pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. The 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. He's set, now the pitch. Pitch too high, and that's over the catcher's head. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball.
Yeah, you know, sometimes that late movement on a cut fastball is just a little too hot to handle, and you can see it right there. It just kicks off the end of his glove, and that's going to be ruled a passed ball.
2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
It's a good at-bat so far. A walk would give your cleanup guy a chance to bat here in the first with a couple of men on.
Three and two, here it is. And that misses, ball four. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Well, that's okay. You would have liked him to chase on 3 and 2, but you had your base open here, so now you can really focus on getting yourself a ground ball.
Nate Walker will stand in, and as you can see, it's another early RBI opportunity for the National League leader in that category. Carpenter leads from second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a shot toward right center. And this is going to find the seam in right center and should get to the ivy for extra bases. And the runner will score from second. And he will score as well. As they're on the board here in the first, it's now 2-0.
Well, this is what happens when you dig yourself a hole out there on the mound. This is all his own fault. And both of those runners are going to come around to score on what works out to be a 2-run triple.
Number 16 will dig in now with 2 runs already home and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Here's the first offering. In there, no balls and a strike.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
He's set, now the pitch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
And now this is all about minimizing damage out there on the mound. He's got to regroup, and he's got to do it quick, or this game will get away from him.
Ready now on 1-1. Swung on and lifted down the left field line. Late has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out.
That just didn't get enough of that one to get that run home, so that's probably a wise decision to hold at third.
Matt Adams will stand in for the first time now, and he does so with 22 home runs on the ledger so far. Now here's the first pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
And even though you got a 2-run lead, you don't want to be leaving too many guys in scoring position out there. That could come back to bite you later.
He waits. Now the pitch. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
And with 2 outs, you want to make sure those guys earn that run. Well, don't let him score on a wild pitch.
Let's get him out.
One pitch on the way. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Oh, man, are you crazy?
A man on third with 2 down. Here it comes, 2-1. And, oh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Two pitch on the way. 3-2 now.
And he does have a base open, so he doesn't have to give in on 3-2.
Here's the payoff pitch. In the air to right center. Roberts is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. St. Louis is out in front, 2-0. A look there at the starting lineup for the Cubs now. They'll match up against this young man, prized prospect right-hander Shelby Miller. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Here's Emilio Bonifacio now to get us started in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, second baseman, Emilio Bonifacio.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Not only that, but they've got a 2-0 lead here already, so this offense is really providing a big spark for their pitching staff.
Now a ball lined towards center field. Base hit.
And this is something they've worked on in the batting cages, taking some of the movement out of his swing. Much more compact now, and he's seeing some definite results.
Ryan Sweeney will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. First pitch coming. Too low, 1-0. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
The 1-0. There goes Bonifacio. Pitch is high. The throw not in time as he steals second.
Boy, I'm not too sure if a good throw would have had him here or not. But you can see he doesn't get on top of his throw down, and it sails on him just a little bit. That's going to allow the runner to dive in safely with a stolen base.
Miller readies the 2-0. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. Oh, and he misses it. Around third and being waved on home. And a relay to the plate. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
Oh, this one really hurts. You don't mind seeing this quite as much with the bases empty, but this one's going to cost them a run.
Here's Starlin Castro. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll check in here at 256. 6 home runs and 48 driven in. The next pitch. No offer at the curveball either. It's 2-0.
Hey, it's danger any way you look at it right here. You've got a base open, but you've got an even better hitter waiting on deck. So I don't think I'd be working around this guy. I'd be forced to go right after him.
2-0 count, the pitch. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit.
Wow. A 2-0 count. This is a room service fastball. Look where this thing is. Right down the middle. I mean, he can't help but jump all over that.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in, and he's seen that average climb the past week or so as you see what he's done over the course of the last 7 ball games. And here's the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. None out, runners at first and second. The 1-0 home. Right on it there, but this is foul over toward the first base dugout. A 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here comes a 1-2. Ball 2.
He watched that one all the way in, and it looked like he almost gave up on it. He's pretty lucky that wasn't called strike 3.
That's the 2-2 pitch. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. EK, where are you going now on 3 and 2?
I still got to work at corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Early struggles here with the command. That's 2 hits and a walk now in the very first inning. He's going to need to sort things out here pretty quick.
Donnie Murphy will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First pitch to him. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. He's ready. Now the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. Now Miller on 1-1. Line hard to center field. And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. 1 run is scored. Around third and being waved on home. 2 runs have scored. Now the third man has scored.
Well, this inning has not started out the way he'd hoped on the mound. This is going to wind up clearing the bases as he's standing on third now with the 3-run triple. And this inning, it's far from over. There is still nobody out.
Junior Lake standing in as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
1-0 on the way. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are. So the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
Whoa, but that's just self-defense as he spears it for the out.
Well, if you break a guy's bat, you've almost always made a great pitch. But here, you might have gotten a little more than he bargained for as this ball's back at him. But he's able to focus on the task at hand and makes a nice play.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one. Comes set, now the pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
And this is all about having faith in your catcher that he's going to block that pitch, as well he should. He's one of the best around when it comes to smothering balls in the dirt.
Here's the 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
4 runs here in this half inning. Now the 1-2, and a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Here comes a 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Ryan Roberts will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. First pitch coming. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one.
Well, he's really had to work hard here in this first inning. You got to wonder, how much is that going to take out of him?
Pause, now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
And it's hard to be patient sometimes when you see your teammates walking up there and having great at-bats. You want to get in on the act too, but you can't go helping a guy out.
From the stretch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. Cubs lead it 4-2. Yadier Molina will come forward now to start the second in what's been an offensive showcase so far.
Yeah, and you'd think you'd be happy with putting up 2 runs in the top of the first. Well, think again. You're already finding yourselves being thumped in this one.
Looking good, Cubs. Looking good. Come on, Cubbies.
First offering on the way. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
The 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Here we go again. He's fallen behind already here to start the second. I guess he didn't learn his lesson.
2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Seems like they're working very cautiously here. Is this a little too cautious?
Yeah, I mean, why are they giving this guy so much credit up there? He's someone that you got to come right after.
That one's in there. 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Now the 3-1 pitch. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. Full count pitch on its way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Oh, and the last thing you want to do is give momentum right back after your guys just put together a huge inning. You can't start walking guys now.
John Jay will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. Here's the first offering. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
He's ready now, the pitch. And this will be fouled away. Comes set, now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by him.
In now, Shelby Miller. And he pops up the bunt attempt. From the belt, kicks and deals. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. From the belt, the pitch. And did he square around? No, it's ball 1. The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. And he tries to bunt here with 2 strikes, but he's out. He'll try again, 1-2. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out number 2.
This is a completely wasted at-bat here. You've got to be able to at least get wood on the ball. Now, I say this as a guy that wasn't asked to bunt ever, but, geez, at least put the ball in play.
Into the box now, Manuel Ojeda, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's set, now the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Comes set, now the pitch. And here's a swing and a ground ball heading for Bonifacio at second base. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cardinals, still down by a count of 4-2. Jake Arrieta will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Pitcher, Jake Arrieta.
First pitch coming. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
1-0. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
And another hard-hit ball off of him right there. That's not the first one he's allowed so far. As you take a look at his line, not too much to write home about right there. This has not been one of his better performances at all.
Emilio Bonifacio will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Come on, Cubby.
He's ready. Now the pitch. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Pause. Now the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Yeah, you could tell right there. 0-2, he's just thinking about protecting the plate. And he nearly chased a bad one there. But he caught himself at the last possible instant.
And he gets under this one and, in fact, breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Center fielder number 6, Ryan.
And this is something we'll see a lot with that cut fastball. Here it is again in show motion. When you hit a ball right below the label, you're going to get this 9 times out of 10.
Standing in now, Ryan Sweeney, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one.
That's not really a bad take that time. You've got a guy out there on the mound that's had his hands full already, so you've got to make him prove that he can find the zone.
He's ready now, the pitch. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1.
Here we go.
Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with one away.
Here's Starlin Castro. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
First and second now, one man out. 1-0 pitch now. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Chopper, foul. Two men are on with two men out. He's set. Now the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Here comes the 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
Here he comes on 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Ready with another 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. A lot of deep counts for these guys early on.
And the more the better as far as they're concerned. They'd like to get him out of here as quick as they can.
Here's the full count offering. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. The next 3-2. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. The next 3-2. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Now the pitching coach is going to come in and have a word with him. And in the 2nd inning, once he makes sure he's okay physically, he'll be saying, hey, look, let's put all that's just happened behind us and focus on the task at hand.
Donnie Murphy will stand in with a golden opportunity to open this thing up early on. Now the first pitch took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
2 out, bases loaded. Comes set, now the pitch. Oh, and he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2.
Oh, and he had a pitch to hit right there, too. He just didn't hit it.
Has a look, now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs wind up leaving them loaded as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Matt Carpenter is ready to go here as we begin the 3rd.
For St. Louis, third baseman number 13, Matt Carpenter.
First pitch on the way. Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short from deep in the hole. Throw on to Rizzo is a low one, but Anthony able to bail out his man with a nice save there. Well done.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Michael Lee will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. Now the first pitch. Oh, this is hit hard towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the 2nd out.
That's the hardest hit ball he's had all series, and he's still looking for that first hit, but it didn't work out for him here.
Into the box, Nate Walker. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now the pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
One on the way. And, oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him. You worry a little about things snowballing from here?
Well, you know, these are 2 teams that don't traditionally care for each other too much, so we've seen this go south before.
Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Number 16 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Get out of here, Cardinals.
Now here's the first pitch. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Now the 1-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch is high. The throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Sometimes at first base, you're going to be going on first movement no matter what. Other times, you've got to wait that extra split second or two to make sure that he's going home with it. But with his speed, those extra fractions of a second, they don't matter that much, and he cruises into second easily.
Here comes the 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Just get me out.
Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. The 2-2 coming. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Cards leave one. They trail it here 4-2. Junior Lake makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Junior Lake.
Here's the first offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
And the pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Up next for the Cubs, catcher,
Wellington Castillo will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. First pitch coming. In tight with the curveball. Backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1. (1-0) on the way. Fouled back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now the 1-1 pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here's the 1-2. Now he takes something off there as this is skied out to deep center field. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
This has just been a rough day for this guy so far in this one. Everything they're hitting is hard, even if it's right at someone.
Ryan Roberts will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time.
All right, Robert.
And here's the first pitch.
Here we go.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Now the pitch. Hit hard but fouled off to the left, and that'll keep you honest as a third base coach. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's the pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
All right, boys. Do it right.
1-2. Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 3 innings complete. It's the Cubs 4 and the Cardinals 2. Matt Adams will lead things off in the inning for St. Louis, and he'll be followed by Yadier Molina, who waits on deck.
Adams.
First pitch to him. Swinging a high bouncer to short. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
You know, I can understand a swing like this on an 0-2 count when you have to protect the plate, but you're playing right into a pitcher's hands when you chase a first pitch curveball out of the zone and roll a weak little ground ball the other way. It's just too easy. You're giving away at bats.
One man gone for the Cardinals in the fourth. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. First pitch coming. And that's taken for strike one.
And I think now you're starting to get the sense that he's put that first inning behind him, and he looks a lot more comfortable out there now.
2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And after walking him the first time around, he's all business here in the second at-bat.
The 0-2 to Molina. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Now the 1-2 coming to Molina. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Here's the 2-2 offering. And here's a swing, and another chance out there is short. Throw on to first will be in time to get Molina, and that's out number 2.
Yeah, on a slow chopper like that, that is the third baseman's ball if he can get to it. He's got the momentum going the right way towards first base, so he'll just cut right in front of the shortstop and make that play to first.
In now is John Jay. As he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Calm yourself already.
Mission accomplished there with 2 away. You just want to give your pitcher a chance to hit here this inning instead of leading off the next one. He does it with a solid single there.
Shelby Miller will stand in. Struck out trying to bunt his first time. From the belt, the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. From the stretch. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. The 1-1 home. And this is fouled at the plate. The 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, that's pretty good patience out there out of a pitcher who's acting like a hitter, especially with 2 outs.
Easy strikeout here.
Here now the 2-2. And a bouncing ball, foul. Now another 2-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. 1 left for the Cardinals. Still down by a count of 4-2. Jake Arrieta will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Jake Arrieta.
Now here's the first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
And for that guy right there, this is going to be an important inning. He's already given up 4 runs through 3. And you know, they need to get a minimum of 5, hopefully 6 innings out of him. So he needs to show something right here.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Here comes a 1-2. Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning.
Well, this curveball right here has got a lot of snap to it, and you can see pretty clearly he's finishing off his pitches much, much better than earlier in the ballgame and getting much better results as well.
Here's Emilio Bonifacio now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. One out, nobody on. Now the 1-0 to Bonifacio. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
Miller readies the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and the tide is not working in his favor.
And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with 1 away.
Center fielder number 6.
Ryan Sweeney will step forward now following the walk, as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now, as a left-hander has begun to get loose. First offering on the way. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1.
Get the runner to second.
Comes set, now the pitch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. You see anything mechanically that leaps out at you about what might be going wrong?
I just kind of think he's overthinking things out there. You hear catchers talk about telling pitchers to trust their stuff, and I think right now he's just not trusting his stuff.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2.
All right, turn.
A 2-1 offering. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. The 2-2. There goes Bonifacio. And he reaches out and lines this one into center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. Now the relay home. Tag there by Molina. He's out at the plate. Starlin Castro will step in. 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
But now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet. Not by a long shot.
Here's a 1-0. Look out. 2-0 now.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
The 2-0 on the way. Too high. And it's 3-0.
If you're wondering, this is a straight green light here. When your star's up there, you bet he's swinging if it's good.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
Not turned loose there. I thought that he might be swinging with 2 away, but apparently not.
Here he comes, 3-1. Fouled straight back. The 3-2 pitch. And maybe an excuse me swing there as this is tapped in front of the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1, but they still lead this one 4-2. Manuel Ojeda will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Here's the first offering. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Here comes the 2-0. Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine. But you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
The 3-1 is on the way. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Sometimes this is just what you need. You know, you're in the middle innings now. You can grind out a walk, make that guy throw a few pitches, get him into the stretch. That's where you can finally put him away.
Matt Carpenter will stand in now following the leadoff walk, and might we see a bunt attempt here in a 2-run ball game?
Every extra run helps. It's a possibility, but I think they'll probably let him take his chances swinging away.
Now the first pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Pause, now the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
He's set, now the pitch. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now to the 2014 All-Star.
I don't think there are too many guys in this lineup that could have laid off that 0-2 pitch. That's a real tough take.
4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. He's set, now the pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Stepping in now, Michael Lee pitches a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
We've already seen the ball's not really traveling all that well here tonight, so both these managers might start thinking, we got to shake it up a little here offensively. So they turn him loose here, and he's into scoring position with the stolen base.
Comes set, now the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. He waits, now the pitch. Fouled back. 2 runs, 4 hits. 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. The 0-2 once more. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And even on 1 and 2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
From the belt, the pitch. Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. Late will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That's a heads-up play there at second base. He sees that left fielder has to move all the way into the alley to catch this thing, so he knows he'll have a hard time readjusting his body to make the throw to third, and he's able to move up 90 feet on the flyout.
A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. In now, Nate Walker, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Let's go, go.
He's ready now, the pitch. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Has a look, now the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Now the 1-2. And this is swung on and bounced out to the shortstop, Castro. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. Cards leave 1. They trail it here 4-2. Anthony Rizzo will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. And that misses, ball 1.
Well, this start's been a real bear for him so far. You see the pitch count here to start the 5th. That has to be a concern.
Here comes the 1-0. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Sticking with the soft stuff here as this misses. It's 2-1.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
Now the 2-1 pitch. 2-1 pitch is a cut fastball taken for strike 2.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Now the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and Rizzo gets on top of one and sends it in the air out to deep right field. Lee is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Third baseman, number 8, Johnny Murphy.
Johnny Murphy will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-0 pitch. Blowing away as he misses again, 2-0.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right. But this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there, so this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
Here comes the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
He just keeps getting himself into trouble out there. Here's another guy that you've got to make swing the bat.
3-0 is on the way. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Now batting, left fielder, Junior.
Junior Late will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips. Now the first pitch. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Here's the 1-0. And there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And they got him. Boy, Molina put that one right where it needed to be.
And here's where your catcher can get you a big out just by the strength of his arm. I mean, nothing too exceptional here. He just lines his feet up properly and puts a good throw right on the bag. Just the way you like it.
Now Miller on 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, he didn't seem to do him any favors with the previous batter, and now here's another call that goes against him on the mound.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Cubs are down quietly as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Number 16 will dig in. 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Second baseman, number 16.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Now here's the first pitch. Hit hard but foul as that finds the stands over the Cub dugout. Here it comes. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Now a ball sliced hard on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Sometimes when your offense hasn't really been able to put a whole lot together, this can be all it takes to get you started. Now you've got the leadoff man on base. You force the starter into the stretch right away, and things can maybe take off from here.
Matt Adams will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. First pitch on the way. Up and in for ball one.
He is definitely not a guy that's going to back down out there. Right after the hit by pitch, he comes right back inside with another heater. Kind of shows you what he's made of.
He's leaning towards second.
The 1-0. And this is hit well towards the hole. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Well, it was the hit by pitch that opened the door here with 2 outs. Now you get a base hit right after that, and all of a sudden, you've got a bit of a brush fire here to take care of.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. James Russell will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
James Russell.
Yadier Molina will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
And down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
First pitch coming. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Now the Cardinals are looking for that one key hit to maybe change their fortunes.
Don't give up the run.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Ready now on 1-1. And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina.
Yeah, a good job here of working himself back into a hitter's count, especially with 2 men on base in front of him.
Now the 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
And we all know that this guy doesn't really have the velocity to get it past a whole lot of major league hitters. So he's got to rely on that location, in and out, up and down, and that was perfect right there.
Here's the 2-2 home. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. And that's through. A base hit. The throw to the plate. And the run is in to score from second as they cut it to 1 at 4-3 now. John Jay will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around.
Come on, let's hold them.
And here's the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
Swing and a liner. Pause, now the pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. So now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone. Maybe even in the dirt.
Here we go, Cubby.
There's the lefty's offering on 1-2. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get one home and maybe two. And that's going to push across the tying run from second, and we're all even at 4 apiece.
Well, I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up hacking. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
Alan Craig will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Alan Craig.
And this is fouled back and out of play. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down.
Right here.
He's set. Now the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Stop the bleeding right here.
The 1-1. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Big pitch here, 1-2. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here's just a case of a guy at the plate doing the little things to help his team win. And he gives his guys the lead here following the RBI groundout.
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher will come on now as we see the right-hander Jose Veras take over. Manuel Ojeda will step forward now with 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. First pitch to him. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with one away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
From the stretch. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
And now this is where you can be just a little bit more selective as a pitcher. You're looking for the strikeout. You certainly don't have to throw a strike in either of the next 2 pitches. So you got to see if you can get him to chase.
He waits. Now the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Down 0-2 there. He knows he's got to protect the plate. He almost went around right there, but that's a good job to hold it back.
Here comes the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Well, we see this all the time. Guys get up 0-2, and they start getting cute, and then they wind up walking the guy.
Come on, throw one back now.
3-2. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. And now this is popped up. Castillo should have room behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Oh, and that's a big pitch right there to get that pop-up. That keeps the runner stuck tight to third base. And now with 2 away, your chances of getting that run home just took a big hit.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Well, he's about 6'3" over there at first base, but I think he would have needed to be about 7'3" to grab that one. That thing was way over his head.
Michael Lee will get a shot here in the inning after all, as that two-out error could really turn out to have some major consequences.
Yeah, anytime you give this guy an at-bat, especially with a runner on base that he otherwise wouldn't have had, you're asking for trouble.
Who wants the cotton candy? You want the cotton candy?
First pitch coming. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike one.
And he knows he should be out of the inning already, but he's got to pick up his defender behind him and get out of this.
Let's go.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. A runner on first with two away. 1-1 pitch on the way. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Should be no problem out there for Sweeney as he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 4 runs on just 3 base hits, 1 Cub error, and 1 man left on base. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. Cards lead it 6-4. Pat Neshek will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Pat Neshek.
Wellington Castillo will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far.
Wellington Castillo.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. The pitch. Now a ball hit hard towards center, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
It's been a game of offense so far, so no surprise the leadoff man's on base again. So let's see what we've got in store for us this time around.
Ryan Roberts will dig in now. He's struck out and lined out in his first 2 at-bats. Now here's the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Hits are even at 7 apiece. He's set. Now the pitch. Swing, hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a base hit. And he is in there.
And here, I think he's trying to get his hands into position to get rid of this ball quickly to second base, but instead, he doesn't even get any leather on it as it goes right by him for an error.
So it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter now, and it's the 2008 Olympian Nate Shearholtz that's moved into the on-deck circle. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begins throwing. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Now the 1-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Let's go, Chicago! Let's go, Cubs!
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. 2-2 pitch on the way. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Another try at 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Full count offering on its way. Swing and a liner. Foul. Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Cubs, please win!
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. That's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Emilio Bonifacio will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. Here's the first offering. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove.
You cannot let this situation get any worse. You got to be thinking strikeout or ground ball. Even if you allow 1 run to score in this inning, that would be a major victory.
The 1-0 home. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, he needed that one. Something to give him a little bit of confidence.
Let's get those runs home!
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
Let's send this guy to the shower.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And this is going to plate at least 2 of those runners as it's down for extra bases. 1 run scored. And a relay home. It will hold the other runner at third, but it's a 2-run double. And it will tie up the ball game.
And if this was going to be fair, it wasn't going to be fair by much. You'll see it hit just inside the white line. Another foot or so, and that's a foul ball. Instead, this is going to go for a double and drive in 2.
Into the box now, Ryan Sweeney as he swings at the first pitch and lifts a fly ball out to left field. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And they'll take the lead here as he does the job with the sac fly, and they move out in front.
That's a nice job there to get this ball airborne.
He's able to get that ball out there deep enough to pick up their 3rd run of the inning.
Starlin Castro will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
And now after the sac fly there, here's where you got to take the mindset of, all right, I got a clean slate here. Now I just need to get 2 more outs and let my guys try and get these runs back.
One 0 on the way. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Here's the 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
And you kind of get the sense that his head isn't in it right now. You got to put all your concentration into that hitter. You can leave worrying about the pass for your film session tomorrow.
Has a look, now the pitch. And this is fouled straight back. Here he comes on 2-2. Now a slider in the dirt. Good block by the catcher there. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 3 runs already home here. Another payoff pitch. Swing and a liner. But this is going to get foul. Payoff pitch one more time. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 3-2 pitch. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Lee back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Yeah, that was a really good battle right there. It took him a lot of pitches to finally get the fly ball out. Now, obviously you're not going to get on base, but I wouldn't consider that a wasted at-bat at all.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First offering on the way. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0.
Now remember, he does have a base open here if he needs it. But this inning's already taken a big toll on him so far. So I'm not sure he'd want to make it any longer than he has to.
The next pitch. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Yeah, he's got an open base here. Looks like he's going to use it.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. If it's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
You can do it.
The 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Still a base open here, so you don't have to come in with one if you don't want to.
Good eye.
Here he comes on 3-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. 2 out here and a runner at second. Payoff pitch coming. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, 1 error, and a runner left. 7th inning coming up. The Cubs are on top, 7-6. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. It's been a high-scoring affair thus far as we take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Carlos Villanueva is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Number 33, Carlos Villanueva.
Nate Walker will step in, a ground-out victim as last time.
Shortstop, Nate Walker.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. That misses to the Cardinal shortstop, and it's even at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner toward right center. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. Around second, he'll try for 3rd. And he will get there. He's in at 3rd as the tying run with a leadoff triple.
Well, that's taking quite a risk when you represent the tying run leading off an inning. If he gets thrown out at 3rd, he might have to answer some questions back in that dugout, but he's confident he could get there, and sure enough, he made the right call.
Cut him down right here.
Standing in now, number 16. Oh, and the bunt attempt is missed here. And he will be tagged out at the plate as the suicide squeeze goes awry, and that becomes the first out of the inning.
Well, you got to say this for this ball club. They definitely go for it. Here they're going to try the squeeze to try to get that tying run in. But once this thing goes wrong, that guy is hung out to dry.
Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Now here it comes. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Oh, you are killing me.
Here comes the 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Here he comes on 2-1. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat and not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
1 out, nobody on. 3-1 on the way. Ani bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now.
Well, this is turning into a real dogfight now.
Full count pitch on its way. Bouncing ball to the left side, and it's going to find a hole over there into left for a 1-out hit. And he continues to hit the ball well, as that'll push his hitting streak up to 7 games now. Matt Adams will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first offering. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Runner at first here, 1 man out. 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. You just fire that thing in there.
comes set. Now the pitch. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. And that's going to fall for a base hit.
All right, now just playing a little station-to-station baseball, and nothing wrong with that at this point in the ball game, especially because now you get that possible tying run into scoring position at second base, still just one out. And meanwhile, you also get the potential go-ahead run on base as well.
Pedro Strop will come on and try to get out of this mess here as there are 2 on with only 1 away. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over, and he's able to jump ahead.
He's set. Now the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. 1-1 on the way. And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Ready on 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
The 2-2 coming. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2.
He knows his job is to hang on to the lead for his team. But with a guy in scoring position, he's got to do something to come up big. Not a whole lot bigger situation to come up with a strikeout than right there. He's fired up about it, but he's still got some work to do right now. He's not out of this thing yet.
In now is John Jay. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cards strand a couple. Trying to hold him in the field now. It's 7-6. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Trevor Rosenthal will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Number 26, Trevor Rosenthal. Now playing center field and batting in the 9th spot, number 11.
Donnie Murphy will stand in. Base on balls his last time.
Leading off for the Cubs, third baseman, Donnie Murphy.
Lays off 1-0. One-0 pitch now. Ball 2.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Called a strike there, 2-1. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
The 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Now the 3-1. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
If you're looking for a good way to add to a one-run lead, a leadoff walk never hurt. Let's see how they want to play this from here.
Junior Lake will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Now some stirring in the Cardinal bullpen as the right-hander Jason Mott has begun throwing. Here's the first pitch to him. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
The 1-0. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Sometimes you just let a guy work his own way into trouble and then take advantage.
A runner at first with no outs here. Now the 2-0. There's a strike. It's 2-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Ready with the 2-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here comes a 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, that's just your classic 0-2 changeup right there. And what he's trying to do there is to get that hitter's aggressiveness to work against him. And he just goes fishing in the dirt for a bad pitch and an easy punch-out.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Pause, now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. There's one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Cubbies are in front, 7-6. Peter Borges will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th.
Peter Borges.
Now the first pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Pitch on the way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home. And they'll come inside with this one, but the result's the same. It's the 2-1 now. Two-1. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Manuel Ojeda will bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time.
Get out here.
And the pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0. The 2-0. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
The 2-1 home. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Bases are empty, one man out. The 3-1 coming. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Tough take there on 3-1. I mean, if this pitch missed the inside corner, it did not miss by much. But he's going to reach base anyway.
Matt Carpenter will stand in. He reached on an error last time through. Now the first pitch. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Stop the call right here.
Runners on first with one down. Now the 1-0. Off the plate again. 2-0 now.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. You don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball and still get it into right field.
Hitters count 2-0. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
Just because he's thrown 5 straight balls doesn't make this an automatic take, especially for a guy in this part of the lineup.
He's ready now. The pitch. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Yeah, taking all the way right there. You better be taking 3-0 after he walked the previous guy.
Here comes the 3-1. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? Bonifacio back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more Sunday Night Baseball following this. Ryan Roberts will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Right fielder, Ryan Roberts.
First pitch on the way. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Here's a 1-0. 2-0 now.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Here's the 2-0. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
And this is a nice job so far out of that number 8 hole. Taking some pitches, trying to get on, leading off the inning.
Here comes the 3-0. That's on the outer edge. 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
The 3-1 pitch. Now a ball hit hard but foul as this one forces the third base coach to dance out of danger. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. That swung on and lifted down the left field line. Ojeda moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. Sometimes we use the phrase runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up. Darwin Barney will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 15, Darwin Barney.
cut fastball in there for a called strike.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. On to first, and there were two down.
Now batting, second baseman,
Emilio Bonifacio will step in. He doubled home a couple his last time. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs as they still cling to a 7-6 lead. David Robertson is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 30, David
Michael Lee will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. One 0 on the way. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. Oh, he gets a glove on it, knocks it down, and he knows the speed heading down the line, so he won't even risk the throw, and that should go down as an infield single.
Well, we've seen winning rallies get started with less than this. This is going to be an infield single all the way, and now they're in business with the leadoff man on base to start this inning.
First pitch coming. Nate Walker is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. He waits. Now the pitch. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. The 1-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. One, two. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Roberts will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently third best. Number 16 will step in with the tying run on first, so he's got to concentrate and work on getting on base here. Now here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing and I'm just watching this game.
Let's go, shut him down.
From the stretch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2.
Come on, turn the double.
The 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Here it comes, 2-1. Ball 3.
This is a good fastball spot for him now. And keep in mind, he's got a big hole on that right side of the infield.
The 3-1. This ball will be chopped foul. Here's the payoff pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
And that is a big time to come up with a strikeout in a tight game like this. Still got that tying run over there at first, but with 2 away now, you don't necessarily need a ground ball to get you out of this.
Matt Adams will try again. 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch to him. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1.
Come on, guys.
2 out with the man at first. Now the 1-0 pitch. Pitch is a called strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
If you're a stolen base kind of guy, most of your stolen bases are on the pitcher, not the catcher. But this was a slide step that he used right here, and he still stole the base. I think you got to blame the catcher for this one.
Bring down now.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
Seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
The 1-2. Fouled straight back. Hey, Chicago, what do you say? 41,118 on their feet here at Wrigley. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
And that's just about what we've come to expect out of this guy so far this year. He picks up save number 35 by finishing off this victory.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award. But what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one 7-6. Good night from Chicago.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 7 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For St. Louis, 6 runs, 11 hits, 2 errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.